Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just got that notification. And when I get that notification, it only means one thing. It means that we are live, baby. Woo! Yeah. What I'm talking about. Let's see. So, it is Wednesday. Yep. It is 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And that means you all are getting treated to another question and answer live stream with your boy Viper, the man about tech. So let's see who we got in the chat here. And then we shall get to the questioning and answering, the interrogating of Viper. Jason C, what's up, Jason? Tech Nerd, what's up, Tech Nerd? Gabe out here, what's up, Gabe? How you doing, man? Photo Finn is in the building. What's up, Finn? John Michelle, what's up, John? How you doing, bro? Sean Williams. This dude changed his name more than some females change boyfriends. It's scary. But what's up, man? How you doing? It's scary out here. It's scary. The friendly reviewer. What's up, man? How you doing? Sold by Tech. What's up, Sold? How you doing, bro? And we got 504 out there. I see you, bro. I see you. We got David Lorsch. What's up, David? How you doing, man? Yeah, Gabe. Yeah, that man, Sean, he changed his name. He's always on the run, man. It seems like my man Sean is always on the run. I don't know who he's running from, man. He must be running from somebody. Maybe he got the feds after him or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Oh, we got Mike McAnish. What's up, Mike? How you doing? And Buzz is out there too. What's up, Buzz? Wait. Miss Viper. There is no. Sorry, Photo Finn. There is no Miss Viper, buddy. It's only Viper. So, we're here. We're live. We're on the live stream. So, you all got questions, maybe, or if you don't, we're not going to be here long. But if you all got questions, now's the time to speak up and let me know, and I will try to answer them the best I can. And I see we got Alex Jackson. What's up, Alex? AKA the Apple Jockey, who says iPhone sales are dropping. I've been telling you all that for a while now. iPhone sales are dropping year over year. Smartphones are so good that people don't need to buy new phones every year anymore. Smartphones are too good. You don't need a new phone year over year. And not only are smartphones getting good, they're getting more expensive year over year. So if your smartphone is getting better and the price of smartphones are going up, why in the blue monkey's nipple would you go out to rush out to buy a new smartphone every year unless you're crazy or you're a tech person? Like, why would you do that? Oh, that's right. You wouldn't do that. And most people aren't doing that. So that's why smartphone sales in general are going down every year. It's not just an iPhone thing. It's an everybody thing. All right, who else got out here? Jason says, what do you think of the Google Pixel 8 pricing? No one brought the premium. Think anybody would buy cheap mid-range. I don't know what the pricing is. How much is it? Like, I mean, then again, does it matter? They can't even sell the premium version. The funny thing is, the premium versions go on sale and they still sit on shelf. Nobody buys the Google Pixel. Like, these Pixel phones don't sell even when they do have discounts associated with them. So the pricing, as Jason just posted in the chat, is $399 to $479. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope, I'm good. For about $100 more, you can buy a OnePlus 6T, which is 1,000 times better, and it's only $100 more. Like, no, I know. Why would anybody buy a Pixel? Why would anybody buy a budget Pixel? Basically, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a budget Pixel. We're talking about a Pixel straight out of a thrift store. If you wanna buy a watered down Pixel, go to the thrift store and pick out your Google Pixel 8. That's where it's at. That's where they selling them at. The thrift store. Who wants a thrift store Google Pixel? I don't. You don't. Nobody wants. They don't even want the fully filet mignon Google Pixel. But we're going to try to sell a thrift store Pixel Lite. Nope. Sorry. I'm going to have to reject your deposit, Google. Your Pixel Lite's not going to sell any more than your regular Pixels are going to sell because, yeah, I mean, whatever. I see Jason talking about wireless charging, and you're right. The OnePlus 6T doesn't have wireless charging, but would you really buy a Google Pixel 3a over a OnePlus 6T when the OnePlus 6T is only $100 more with almost all of the flagship features? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Things that make you go, Ooh, we got STS Tech. What's up, man? Ready to jet. Apparently he's going off somewhere. I don't know. That's what he says. All right, well, what? Let's see, what else is going on in the world of technology? Yeah, we had the iPhone, or not the iPhone, the Apple earnings call yesterday. I think that's why you guys were mentioning iPhone sales being down 30%. Okay. I mean, Apple still made $11 billion profit. Even with iPhone sales being down 30%, Apple made $11 billion in profit. Yeah. Yep. Oh, so the Qualcomm Apple agreement, you guys know that Apple is scheduled to pay Qualcomm an undisclosed fee, plus they agreed to 6 years of Apple licensing Qualcomm technology for the modem. Well, we find out today that undisclosed fee is somewhere in the area of $4.5 billion. So I guess half of Apple profit is going straight to Qualcomm. Luckily, that's only like a quarter worth of Apple profit. Woo! Oh boy! Oh! Wait a minute! Wait! Whoa! Hold on! Breaking news into Vibe Live. Netflix announces improved audio quality for Apple TV 4K users. Oh, okay. Really? Interesting. Oh, okay. Ooh, they are announcing high quality audio. Oh, okay. All right, Netflix, I see you. I mean, if you keep raising my damn prices, you better give me some features, Netflix. I mean, good Lord. I mean, you're raising prices every year, and I'm not seeing much to show for Netflix. So I expect these new features damn near every month. The way you're raising my prices every year. But yeah, that's what's up. So there's that. What else is going on? Let's see. So I was on the. I think I wasn't on. I was co-hosting the Painfully Honest Tech podcast last night, and you know, me and Jason, we kind of disagree on a few things usually, but last night, he went next level with it, man. He went next level with it. But I'm getting away from the chat real quick. I'm getting away from the chat. All right, let's see. Tim R says they buy it because they can go into a Verizon store and pay for on device payments, and because the Verizon rep recommended. That's not the case with OnePlus 6T, except by the T-Mobile. Yeah, so you can only get a Pixel at Verizon, and you can only get a OnePlus at T-Mobile, unless you buy them unlocked. So It is what it is. Do. All right, let's see. Scrolling through my chats. Oh, Sean said Apple hit the 1 trillion mark again today. I was not aware of that. Interesting. That is very interesting, considering that my friend Jason Lewis, Papillon Tech, think that Apple is a thinking chip. And that seems to be a growing sentiment from the likes of him and Roberto and other people that think Apple's a thinking chip because of the quality control issues. And I'm just like, you all might want to pump the brakes. I'm just saying. A couple of quality control issues are not going to bring down a titan, a giant, a juggernaut. It's not happening. But hey, what do I know? 504 says, are you a permanent co-host on Papillon Tech podcast? No. For whatever reason, last night, my man Zach Talk Tech could not make it. But I am pretty sure Zach will be back in the co-host seat next week, and I will be a spectator. So, yeah, that will not be a permanent thing. All right, let's see. All right, let me go back. Okay, so Apple Jockey said Jason going back to Apple pretty soon. I'll give him 6 months, if that. But yeah, so Jason last night was talking about how Apple's a thinking ship just because of the quality control issues of Apple. He was alluding to the bad MacBook Pro keyboard and the quality control of products being on the low lately. And while I can agree with the quality control issue, by no means does that indicate Apple's a thinking ship. As I alluded to last night, the iPhone XR is the best-selling smartphone in the world. I mean, yeah. And it was interesting being in that podcast last night because Roberto Blake was in the chat, and he asked the interesting question. Actually, it wasn't really that interesting. It was kind of funny, but Roberto asked if we thought that iPhone would be the best-selling phone of 2019, to which I replied, yeah. What other phone is going to outsell iPhone? And Jason said the Samsung phones, and I'm like, no, man. No. Sorry. No. Not happening. Yeah. And my argument for why Apple's not a thinking ship and why iPhone will still remain the top-selling iPhone of 2019 is the same argument that I've used or I can use or I have been using for the past few years. And it's the argument which I titled my podcast yesterday off of. The Apple ecosystem is undefeated. Because if about more than the iPhone, it's about more than a single Apple product. When you have multiple products in the pipeline, as Apple does, that work seamlessly together, people are not going to be so willing to leave the Apple ecosystem. You got iPhone, MacBook, iPad, AirPods, HomePod. Oh my God! HomePod. Oh my God. Apple TV. I mean, we got all these different Apple devices that work together seamlessly. So even if you have one Apple device that you just don't like, for me, I hate the HomePod. For my buddy Drew Taylor Tech, he hates the Apple TV. But even if you have that one Apple device that you don't like, that is not going to break up your appreciation and reliance on the Apple ecosystem, because the other devices in your ecosystem are going to continue to function the way they should. Now, obviously, if you only have one Apple device, then this ecosystem argument goes out of the window. But again, as I alluded to last night on the podcast, more than 60% of homes in the United States have an Apple device, at least one. And I'm willing to bet at least half of those homes have at least 2 Apple devices or more. So there are a lot of people already in the Apple ecosystem, and they're not going to be just willing to leave knowing how well it works. Because at the end of the day, it just works. That's why people keep coming back to iPhone. That's why every time MKBHD busts some Android marketer on Twitter tweeting from an iPhone, they are tweeting from an iPhone because it just works. I don't care about broken keyboards. I don't care about quality control. Those are minor issues compared to the overall big picture fact that everything Apple still just works. So, as long as it still just works, as Steve Jobs famously said, Apple will continue to dominate because there's no competition as far as companies developing their own ecosystem. There's no competition out there. No other company is even remotely close to developing anything like the Apple ecosystem. There's nothing out there. Nothing. I mean, let's ask ourselves, who's even close? Like, what company is even close to developing an ecosystem that can even rival Apple's, or that we can even considering anywhere close to or with the potential to rival Apple? Can y'all name something? Can y'all name an ecosystem? Can you all name a group of products that can rival Apple and what they have done with their ecosystem? Don't worry, I won't wait too long. I always want to do that. Sipping that tea, bro. Sipping that tea. Yeah. I see STS and talk about Linux, dude. Half of the world don't even know what Linux is, man. Linux is not mainstream. Like, yeah, I know, like, AMP. I mean, I guess, I think Android is kind of built off of Linux or whatever, but Linux ain't got it like that, man. Linux ain't got it like that. But I don't know. What else we got going on here? Let's see. That's right. You look at your Mac OS because you know Mac OS is what's up. That's legit. Josh Hargret says, what do you think about jailbreaking Chimera was just released for A12 devices? Dude, I haven't jailbroken since 2012. So I have no idea. I have no interest in jailbreaking my device. Everything that the iPhone, everything that I would need to happen or get done on an iPhone is already there in iOS. I don't need to jailbreak. I have no desire. So that's one of the reasons why I use iPhone, because when I used to use Android, I found myself tinkering and rooting a lot, and I just got tired of it. So I started using iPhone, and I haven't looked back. I mean, even though I do have an Android device because I like to have the best of both worlds, I have no interest in tinkering with my phone and jailbreaking and rooting and all that crap. I'm done with that. I was done a long time ago. So, yeah, I'm good. STS because as evil as these mofos are, they're still the best company out there right now, hands down. Exactly. I mean, you can love Apple, you can hate Apple. Like I told you, you know what? Somebody needs to like frame this quote that I keep saying in 2019. The fact don't care about your emotions. The fact don't care about your brand allegiance. The facts are the facts. And in 2019, on May 1st, 2019, the fact is that the Apple ecosystem is still to this day undefeated. It has no challengers, no suitors, no upstarts. Nothing is touching the Apple ecosystem this May 1st, 2019, and probably not in the near future either, which is why people are not just going to leave Apple and leave iPhone. Like I said, Jason says he's leaving Apple. He'll be back in 6 months. Probably less time than that when he figures out that the grass is not greener on the other side. I'm just saying. And I see we got my head of security, El Jefe Reviews in the chat. And he is offering up my Buy Me a Coffee link. If you guys appreciate this Viper fire, considering supporting your boy, that man about tech, buying me a coffee with the link that Jeff provided, because I'm here every damn week dropping fire, baby. Woo! Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, I love YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is awesome. Oh, I love YouTube. All right, let me make sure I go back up here. Mediocre Tech says Apple has the best high-quality third-party mobile app. That's not, I mean, mostly yes. I mean, there are some Android apps that are better on Android than they are on iOS. All the Google apps are usually better on Android devices, of course. But usually, yes, I agree with you. Most third-party apps are better on iOS. They look better. They run better. They function better on iOS. You are right. Can't really argue with that. Let's see what we got. What we got. Woo! All right. So. Tim Mark says as soon as Jason realizes that his camera problems are because of Windows and not his camera, and as soon as he's unable to publish an important video on time because of Windows, he'll be on the Mac. That's funny. Yeah, like he's gone back to using Adobe Premiere Pro, and I told him last night. Somebody go pull up those tweets of him hating on Premiere Pro and how it crashes and how he hates it. Like that's not gonna happen. What's up, Valiant Broussard? How you doing? That's right, Viper is spitting that fire. And like I told Jason last night, it doesn't matter like how you feel, how your emotions are about Apple and whatnot. Your workflow is dependent on Apple. You've experienced the maximum efficiency in your workflow using Apple products. Trying to leave that ecosystem because of your emotions is not going to work. You're going to quickly realize that your workflow is being negatively impacted. And when that affects your money, because he is becoming a full-time YouTuber. So if he's becoming a full-time YouTuber where his money is going to be directly impacted and put up against what equipment he's using to get his videos out in a timely manner, he ain't going to wish he was still on that iMac Pro and on those MacBook Pros. So, yeah, he'll be back because he don't want his money messed with. So I won't care. I can goddamn guarantee that he'll be back on MacBook Pros and iMac Pros in short order, because when it comes to affecting that bottom line, I don't care how emotional you get. You're not going to let your emotions mess with your money. That's right, Tim R. It is what it is. You ain't nobody crazy enough to let their emotions mess with their money. I mean, let's be serious. I don't care how much pride you get. Like Marcellus Wiley said in Pulp Fiction, that's pride. Monkey with you. Ain't nobody gonna let pride mess with their bank account, bro. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. So, here to be back. Anyway, what else is going on? What else is happening here? Jason C says, do you think Samsung could do more to build an ecosystem if not for Android, creating their own OS? Well, they were in the process of creating their OS, or they attempted to with Tizen, but I think what happened with Tizen is that they didn't get enough third-party support, so it never really got off the ground. I mean, they used Tizen on their Galaxy Watches, but that ain't scaring nobody. That ain't doing nothing. So, I mean, Samsung, they're kind of in the midst of an ecosystem, but like I said, it's going to be pretty difficult for them because unless they have their own operating system, like you said, it's going to be pretty hard. You really can't build. I mean, you can, but you really can't build an optimum ecosystem if you don't have control of the operating system like Apple does. That's why Apple is so good, and that's why they're so tightly knit. And that's why their devices are so good together, because Apple does have control of iOS, macOS, tvOS, watchOS. Apple controls all of that. So they could build those operating systems from the ground up to be able to work together and communicate with each other, and thereby maximizing the productivity of their ecosystem. Samsung can't do that. Google kind of can, but they haven't figured it out yet. And yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, but the thing about Samsung is that they have a wider array of products than Apple. Samsung has washers, dryers, TVs, refrigerators. I mean, good Lord, Samsung has everything. So if they really wanted to build like an ecosystem, they could, because they have a whole bevy of products they could like connect. I mean, I think they even have a smart home app called Smart Things that connects their devices. So Samsung is trying, but until they get their own operating system to interconnect all the devices, they are trailing behind. And Tizen ain't it, Chief. Tizen ain't it. Yeah, Texas. He's rolling with Team Apple because his business deserves Apple. Absolutely. If you want your business to be the best, you better be rolling with Team Apple. All right, what we got going on here? All right, cool. All right, thought we were messing up for a minute. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, let's go back here. Tim R said Tizen is more about having a plan B for China and other parts of the world where Google Android could be restricted or banned. Plan B ain't gonna cut it, bro. Tizen better be their plan A. Plan B is not gonna work. Oh, y'all are wilding tonight. Oh my god. Mediocre Texas. I was a little concerned the patriotic one was turning into the Mad King from Game of Thrones when listening to his podcast last night with all the craziness. You know, I mean, Jason is a good dude, but he gets a little emotional, man. He lets his emotion like cloud his judgment when it comes to like using products and stuff sometimes. Like, even he said last night that he spends too much on tech products. I mean, some of that is emotion and then some of that being a techie, but this whole leaving Apple thing because of his emotions about how he doesn't agree with Apple practices and things like that. I mean, in some ways I respect that because I mean, you want to celebrate somebody that has that type of integrity, but at the same time, I'm just like, there's nothing going on that's serious that you should be that mad at Apple, but like I said, when it starts to affect his money and the way he's able to produce videos, he'll be back because he's not going to let it mess with his bottom line. I mean, it is what it is. He is a full-time YouTuber now, so he can't afford to let Windows and operating outside of the Apple ecosystem mess with his bottom line. So if for nothing else, he'll be back because him operating outside of the Apple ecosystem will affect his productivity and effectiveness and efficiency. And when it starts to mess with your efficiency, being a content creator, you can't have that, especially if you're a full-timer. You can't have it. You have to have your efficiency operating at maximum capacity at all times when you are a creator, especially if that's your sole source of income and creating things. Yeah, you can't mess around with that. You can't do it. So, like I said, he'll be back. What's going on? That's Texas. That's precisely why I went with Apple. Tim R says he buys products and then sells them and then later buys them again when he realizes that the product was the best option. I mean, we all got to learn, right? We all got to learn. We all got to learn. Jason, he's not selling it yet. He's going to test this run that he's having of using non-Apple products. I guess he said that if he can stay using Windows products, then he'll end up eventually selling the iMac Pro. But right now, he's not. Uh-oh. All right, hold on. See? And on cue, we got the Samsung Lights entering the stream. We got Pussy and 45 Tech, who says the Apple ecosystem is weak. Yo, if the Apple ecosystem is weak, what is Samsung's ecosystem? What is Google's ecosystem, bro? Oh, that's right. They don't have none. Oh, man. Nice try, buddy. Nice try, though. I mean, I'm going to keep saying this until y'all start listening. The facts don't care about your emotions. The facts don't care about your brand allegiance. The facts don't care about the fact. Actually, I was going to say the fact can't be catered to your whims and your feelings and your mood swings. The facts don't care. The facts care about the facts, bruh. And the fact is, right now, the Apple ecosystem is it. Everybody else is just pretending at this point. They're pretending. They can't mess with Apple, bruh. They ain't mess with Apple's ecosystem. So last night I was arguing. Well, I wasn't really arguing, but me and Roberto Blake were having a debate about this because Roberto was saying that the price of Apple products since they're rising, people are going to leave the ecosystem because the price is too high. And I was telling him about how people will and do pay for convenience every single day. Like I said in the podcast last night, I have an iPhone. Well, this is not really Apple related, but I don't have to go to a service center or I don't have to go stand in a line to pay my bills. I can pay my bills laying in my own bed from my smartphone. And I wouldn't trade that for nothing. And that is me paying for convenience. Why would I go drive out somewhere, stand in line at a service center or whatever to pay my bill when I could pay them from my bed? Are you kidding me? Some conveniences can't be traded off. Like some things just can't be messed with. People pay for convenience and people will continue to pay for convenience every single day. It's like my friend Christina Red said last night. Or yeah, I think she said it last night. She ordered Chipotle because she didn't feel like cooking. That is people paying for convenience. When you don't want to cook, you can go out to a fast food restaurant, or you can do what I do a lot of times and order pizza and have it brought to you. People pay for convenience. The Apple ecosystem is the ultimate in mobile operating system convenience, especially as it relates to connecting people together with their families. Like, where else can you find iMessage, AirDrop, Photo Stream, Apple Music? All of those things that I just named connect everybody that has an iPhone together or an Apple device together. Those things connect people. If I take a photo on my iPhone, well, I don't really have this capability because I don't really have people I'm connected to like that. But if I was a father and I had like a family or whatever, and I took a picture with my iPhone, that picture would be or could be or is immediately available to anybody in my Apple family plan or whatever that's on my family plan, like with Photo Stream. I take a picture, the cloud automatically uploads it to their Photo Stream. They can see it immediately. Immediately. Convenience. Like you can't argue that. It's convenience. And that is why the Apple ecosystem remains undefeated. Because connecting people like that, making their devices seamlessly work together and talk to each other like that, and nobody's been able to duplicate it or even come close just quite yet, people are going to continue to pay for that because at the end of the day, even with the quality control issues, even with the faulty keyboards, even with the i9 throttling on the MacBook Pros, even with iPhones having issues not working in cold weather, those are all minor issues. At the end of the day, the Apple ecosystem still just works. And until it doesn't work, people are still going to be in it and living it up. Because as I said last night, a single point of failure doesn't stop the Apple ecosystem. It still just works. A single point of failure is not going to keep it from functioning. Let's go back to the chat here. Let's see what we get. Put my iPad Pro right here. See what we got. Oh, I'm not looking. All right, somebody talking about mouse support. I don't know. I need to go back and read this because I don't know what y'all talking about mouse support. I can care less about that. But let's see what we got here. All right, so that's that trash. Let's see. Okay, mouse support is important. What are we talking? I mean, if you're using a computer, then yeah, but how is mouse support? What does mouse support have to do with the Apple ecosystem? Unless you're using a MacBook Pro or an iMac. I mean, what are we talking about here? I'm confused. Josh Hargrave says Android has the hardware, Apple has the software. Well, Apple has both, but that's why Apple is king because Apple has the hardware and the software. Android is just software with 1,000 different hardware OEMs. Apple is the only hardware OEM in the Apple ecosystem. So there you go. The Note 5 has mouse support. Wow. And what good does that do to Note 5 that has mouse support? Is that supposed to be like a point of celebration or something? Has anybody even ever used mouse support on a Galaxy Note phone? I mean, really? That's what we're talking about here? Really? Yeah. 504 think Google does have an ecosystem, but not really. They could. Google's another one. They got a bunch of things that they could blend together, but they haven't figured it out yet. They got the Google Home speakers. They got Nest. They got the Pixels, and they're supposed to be working on a Pixel Watch, and everything else that Google is into and has at their disposal with the cash they have. Google can have an actual competent ecosystem, but they haven't figured it out. Will they? We never know. We won't know until we can see something that's tangible. But I'm not sure. Google problem is that they can't stay committed to something for a long period of time. Like they still can't figure out messaging. They've gone through how many messaging apps and tries? 3, 4, 5 now over the past 10 years, and they still haven't figured out messaging. They have commitment issues. Google's like that jilted lover that when they get to the altar on wedding day, they get scared and run away. That lack of commitment is holding Google back from being the best they can be. So until Google gets over their fear of commitment, they can never be great. What the hell am I talking about right now? What am I talking about? Oh, this one went all the way left. Oh, this is too funny. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Jason C said people also pay for a name just like people who buy Mercedes or BMW or Rolex. Yeah, and the iPhone brand, as we found out, or I thought we were talking about last night in the podcast, the iPhone brand is still strong as ever. I think my man Greg Gadget came with a stat last night that 84% of teenagers are planning on buying an iPhone this year, or in the coming years. 84% of teenagers plan on buying an iPhone. 84%. What? That is redonkulous, man. That is redonkulous. Javon Sim says, "Why are people selling their iPhone 6 to 8 but not their iPhone 10R? Is Apple slowing down older iPhones that bad? What's up, Viper? No, because people want newer phones. That's all. It has nothing to do with Apple slowing down iPhones. The iPhone 6 through 8 looks antiquated. They're outdated. People want the new. They want the iPhones that look like the iPhone 10, the 10R, the 10S, and the 10S Max. They want the newer looking iPhone. That's all that is. Like I just said, the iPhone is still a brand status symbol. And if you're walking around, and it actually, I shouldn't, if you're, but it is easy to see who's walking around with an older iPhone today. I mean, if your iPhone doesn't have a notch, then your ish looking antiquated. And people don't like to be having no antiquated iPhone. So that's why they're getting rid of the older one so they can try to get a newer looking one. Even if it's not the newest. I mean, we still got the iPhone 10 out there somewhere, or you can get a 10R at like $440 if you trade in the older phone. So yeah, people want the newest iPhones if they can. They want to be in the in. They want to be in the in crowd. The in crowd. So, oh my God. Pistina just said Tab S4 has full mouse and Bluetooth keyboard support. And how is that doing for Tab S4 sales? I'm going to go on a wild guess and say probably not doing a lot for its sales. Keyboard mouse support is not a big deal when we're talking about mobile devices. If you need keyboard mouse support, use a laptop or a desktop. Okay. I mean, yeah, having mouse support is nice, but like I said, it's not a big deal when we're talking about iPhones and iPads and smartphones. It's not that big of a deal. That's not a selling point. I'm not buying an iPhone or I'm not buying an iPad because I have mouse support. I don't know. I use the MacBook Pro if I want mouse support. I use an iMac if I want mouse support. I'm not worried about an iPad having mouse support. I'm not worried about my Galaxy S10 having mouse support. That's craziness. Let's see what else we got in the chat here. Jason C says, "What do you think of the camera setup believed to be on the next phone, and how many OEM can follow that look like the notch?" Oh God, Jason, please, God, no. Hopefully, nobody follows that hideous beast looking like the beast with 40 eyes from Thriller look. Oh God, that's hideous. Actually, if we could be serious for a second here, Apple is following Huawei because that's how one of the Huawei Mate phones look. So nobody can be following Apple footsteps. Everybody can be. Looks like if they'll be following anybody, it's going to be Huawei. But no, I don't know. I don't think people are going to follow that trend. Then again, who knows? But I don't really think people are going to be following that trend, especially because it's kind of getting a lot of backlash. Though I don't know if the Android OEMs are going to be in a rush to follow that beastly looking trend. God, I hope not. Alan Osborne, how you doing, Alan? Man, how you doing, bro? Josh says, don't you think if Apple allowed customization of device, they take a larger market share? No, not at all. Because people don't buy iPhones to customize their devices. Everybody knows that if you want to customize your device, you buy an Android. Nobody is buying an iPhone so they could tinker with it. People buy iPhones because iPhones just work. Have you all not been listening to me for like the past 2 days? I spent 2 hours, 3 hours on a podcast last night. I've been here for 40 minutes talking to you all, and I've said the same things over and over again. Are y'all listening? People who buy iPhones aren't tinkerers. They're not nerds. They're simple, average folk that just want their phone to just work. They're not trying to buy an iPhone to customize it. Nobody cares about that. When you buy an iPhone, you are buying the iPhone for the simplicity of it all. That is it. You want your stuff to be simple. You want it to just turn on and do what you want it to do. You want it to just work. That's why people buy iPhones. You want to be able to hand that iPhone to your grandmama and she can use it like that. She doesn't have to go through a learning curve to use an iPhone. So no, I don't think that Apple would take more market share if the iPhone was customizable. Would it be nice? Yes. Would it matter? Not really, no. Because people don't buy iPhones to customize them. All right, let's see. Jason C says the average consumer are not worried about customizing their phone, and that's who Apple appeals to. Seriously, ain't nobody, man. The world is moving too fast today. Nobody has time to sit down and customize their smartphone. We just want to pick up our smartphone, have it do what we want it to do, and keep it moving. We're not trying to customize it. Uh-oh, El Jefe out here putting it on people. Don't run afoul of El Jefe, bro. Don't run afoul, bro. Oh, he used a bad word. Hey, man. My head of security don't mess around. I must have missed it, but don't be running afoul of my head of security, bro, because he has full license to do whatever he wants to do in that chat. So if you run afoul of my head of security, I'm not asking no questions. I trust Jeff to do what he needs to do. So y'all better be right. Because if y'all ain't right, Jeff gonna get you right. All right, let's see. Javon says AirPods got a lot of crap, and now we have pencil style earbuds. Yeah, that's funny how that worked out. People were making fun of AirPods when they first came out, making crazy fun of them, but they were so successful that now everybody trying to copy the look. But again, it's one of those things. The AirPods are another prime example of the Apple ecosystem winning again, because the AirPods aren't selling it. They didn't sell like hotcakes because of the way they look or their sound quality. No. The AirPods sold like hotcakes because they blended seamlessly into the Apple ecosystem. You can instantly pair them with another Apple device. Instantly. You don't have to go to no setup screens, no tapping Bluetooth or nothing like that. You open the case, hit the connect button, bam. AirPods connected, game over. Apple ecosystem is undefeated. I swear I'm making this. I've been, you know what? I know, shout out to my man CJ Does Tech who just made a similar video, but I need to make this video because I need to explain to you all just how important the Apple ecosystem is, because some of y'all just don't understand. Like I keep saying it, but I don't think y'all are computing. I don't think y'all are grasping the importance, the magnitude, the absolute scope, the humongous scope of the Apple ecosystem. The scope is wide. It's wide as the Atlantic Ocean, man. And until y'all understand the scope of the Apple ecosystem, nothing I say is gonna rain through to you people. So I need to make this video. That's probably gonna be tomorrow's video whenever I get around to shooting it. I'm gonna have to talk about the massive scope and importance of the Apple ecosystem. All right, let's see what we got back here. Mediocre testers. I have 0 app icons on my iPhone home screen. They are in a folder that's as much customization as I will do on my iPhone. Yeah. Like I said, you don't need all that customization. You just did that, and now you're good. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you didn't buy your iPhone to customize it. Ah, man. All right. So what else? What else is going on? What else you all want to talk about tonight? Or what other questions did you guys have from your boy, the Viper here? Johnson, right there. I don't agree that people will just want simplicity. Oh, really? You don't agree that people just want simplicity? Really? Oh man, you don't agree that people want simplicity, but yet the iPhone is the best-selling phone year over year. But you don't agree that people want simplicity. Hmm. Okay. All right. And you're saying that it's the ecosystem. Yeah, that's part of it. But part of the ecosystem is that it just works, which implies the simplicity of the ecosystem, partly due to the simplicity of the iPhone. Like I said, Josh, the AirPods didn't sell out because of their sound quality and their looks. They sold out because of the simplicity of using them and the ease of use, the ease of connecting to your Apple devices. The cool thing about AirPods is that once you connected them to your iPhone, they automatically connected to every Apple device that you had on your iCloud account. And all you have to do, Josh, is open the damn case, and it happened automatically. That is simplicity. That simplicity is a part of the Apple ecosystem. So I don't know how you can say that people don't want simplicity when it's making Apple billions every year. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never claimed to be the smartest. I'm not the wisest person in the tech game. I'm not the smartest person in the tech game. I would never claim to be those things, but I am the motherfucking captain of Team Apple when I'm trying to explain to you people how this stuff works. I have been using Apple products since what, 2003, I think now, which doesn't really seem like a long time, but yeah, I've been around the block a few times, and I've been in the tech game practically as long as I've been living. So that's what, about to be 39 years this year. So yeah, 39 years around the tech game, bro. Like yeah, telling y'all, it is what it is. People want simplicity. All right, let's see. Sean said, "All right, so no one is going to bring up the S10 Plus 5G that exploded. I know. The user tampered with the device and stomped on it. No, nobody's going to bring it up because it's only one device. Like I love how people are getting excited about this, but it's really nothing to get excited about. It's one device. One device. It's just unfortunate that it happened to Samsung, especially on the heels of the Galaxy Fold debacle. But it's no reason to get excited about exploding devices. It's just one device." El Jefe said AirPods sound quality is meh, but nobody can deny the convenience and simplicity they represent. The sales speak for themselves. Let me reread this again because my man El Jefe gets it. El Jefe said AirPods sound quality is meh, which means it sucks. But nobody can deny the convenience and simplicity they represent. The sales speak for themselves. Even till this day, it is still hard to find a pair of AirPods. And they've been out for 3 years. And you are still lucky today if you find a pair on a shelf. So, I mean, good Lord. Jason C says, have you thought or heard about the new Motorola Razr flip phone that is rumored to be coming for $1,500? What? 50? What? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ho, ho, ho. Whoa, 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 man, whoa. Let me go back and reread this. I want to make sure my eyes aren't tricking me here. Did you just say that phone's gonna be $1,500? What? On what planet does Motorola plan to sell a phone for $1,500? When the hell was the last time Motorola was even relevant? You gotta be relevant to sell a phone for $1,500, bro. I don't care if it's a new phone or not. I don't care if it's foldable. I don't care if the phone folds my laundry and makes me lunch. You better be relevant if you're gonna sell a phone for $1,500. And Motorola ain't relevant right now. They are not relevant enough to sell a phone for $1,500, man. What is? Oh my god! Oh man, what is happening? What is happening here? What is happening, bro? What is happening here? $1,500? Are you serious? Bruh. You know what I think, Jason? I think that's a phone that's dead on arrival if that's the case. Like I said, you got to be relevant to sell a phone for that much. Whatever, Motorola, whatever. Dude. Let's see. Javon says, I will admit that games just run better on iPhone. I also miss the smoothness, Touch ID, and apps don't freeze as often on iPhone. There you go. Tim R says, I could have sold at least 3 pairs of them today if we had them in stock. There you go. He could have sold 3 pairs of AirPods if he had them, but he doesn't have them in stock. And let's see. 504 cents the price is too goddamn high. What are we talking about there? Oh yeah. Yeah, the Motorola flip phone. Are you serious? $1,500 and you're not even relevant? The hell out of here, man. Better miss me with the BS, bro. Motorola is excellent, but Motorola's not relevant right now. They've done nothing relevant in the past, 10 years? When is the last time they were relevant? The Motorola Droid Bionic? That was 2012, I think? Oh no! They did have the Motorola X, I guess. So I guess maybe not. They haven't been unrelevant for that long, but they're not relevant enough to sell a $1,500 phone. They ain't there yet. Oh boy, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Moto has that on lock. Really? So you really think that Motorola is going to get away with selling a $1,500 phone? If you think so, bro. If you think so. Gonna have to disagree with that one, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see what else we got here in the chat today. All right, put this damn mic down. Gotta go back to regular Viper here for the last few minutes. All right, we are back in the building. Okay, they're working good. Y'all crazy. Man, you could be down with Moto since day one. That doesn't mean Moto is relevant right now in 2019, because right now in 2019, Motorola ain't relevant. And they damn sure not relevant enough to sell a phone for $1,500. Are you serious, bruh? So Tech Leathercraft says they're going to play the Rays of nostalgia. Bruh, we in 2019. This ain't 1995, bruh. Stop playing, man. Y'all better stop playing, man. Y'all cracking me up, though. Y'all are cracking me up. We are not in 1995. We are in 2019. Ain't that much nostalgia in the world. This ain't no Nintendo here. We talking about Motorola and flip phone, bruh. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all better stop playing with your boy. Josh said his daughter watches. She wants to know my favorite color. All right. My favorite color is black. I can fake like I'm being rich when I got black. I drive a black car. My clothes are black. I need to get some black shades. I need to work on that. But yeah, black makes you look rich. So I like black. Black just looks bad AWS too. So that's what's up. Wakanda forever. The Wesley Snipes edition. As Floss can say, the Wesley Snipes edition, baby. Sean, Motorola can be first to the market with a folding phone all they want. The better question is, will they buy it? Wait, what's the reason? Jeff wants to send me shade. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. All right, Jeff. All right. Okay. Wait. See? Did you really just say that the Razor was more iconic than the Super NES? What? Why do you all do this every week to me? Why do you all say such nonsensical things? The Razor was more iconic than the Super NES? On what planet? This is not the Marvel Universe where there's alternate timelines. We are in the same timeline. And in this timeline, there's no way on a Blue Moon Monkey's nipple that the Razor was more iconic than the Super NES. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you people? Oh my God. Oh man. I'm gonna need y'all to stop playing. I think some of y'all just say stuff to get me riled up. I think some of y'all just do this intentionally because there's no way that you all can believe the buffoonery that coming out of y'all mouths or be typing to y'all fingers. There's no way. There's just no way. What is happening, bro? Oh man. I know you just BSing. Absolutely, you be. That was a BS comment. Oh my God. He said the Razor was more iconic than the Super NES. Lord, Jesus, save the children. Save the children, Jesus. Save the kids. Save the kids. My goodness. Woo. Okay. All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, he said he sent me coffee. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that, no doubt. All right, let's see. That's right, Passenger 57, baby. Always bet on black. One of my favorite movies ever. Love me some Wesley Snipes. That dude's a pimp right there. That's a pimp right there. All right, let's see what else we got. What else? Oh, 504 says the Razor isn't even going to have a flagship Snapdragon processor. So what is it running on in? Hopes and dreams? What? If the Razor is not going to have a Snapdragon processor, what exactly is that phone going to be running on? Hopes and dreams? Cookies and cream? What is going on? What is happening here? I don't understand this stuff. Wait. They're not going to even have a Snapdragon processor and going to charge $1,500 to run on cookies and cream? Oh, bro. Oh, man. Oh, no. Sorry, no. You lost me today. Hold on. Hold on, give me a minute. And what do we say to the Motorola marketing gods? Not today. Not today, baby. Not today, bro. Not today. No. Give him that Dukembe Mutombo, bro. No. No Snapdragon $1,500. No. Not today, bro. Oh, I thought you were gonna. Okay, so it is gonna have a Snapdragon. Okay. I'm about to say what? What is going on, bro? What is going on? I see some of y'all just say some stuff just to get a rise out of me, man. Oh, we got Brandon from Distance Tech today. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? How you doing? Woo! Josh wants to know my first iPhone. My first iPhone was the iPhone 4 because I'm a Verizon customer and I've been a Verizon customer since 2005. And iPhones weren't available on Verizon until the iPhone 4. So that was my first iPhone. Damn AT&T holding out the goodness. So there you go. All right, let me go back up and see if I missed anything. All right, let's see. Woo, boy. Jason's like, in 2020, Viper will be rocking the Razor, announcing he's leaving Apple. I doubt that, bruh. I highly doubt that. My Razor days are long behind me. Woo! Oh my goodness. Woo, boy. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are funny. Brandon said he made the news cycle today. Oh, okay. Well, congrats on making the news cycle, man. Hopefully you don't get a bunch of ignorant trolls sent your way. Because you know how that works. Troll be after you, man. They be after you. Jeff and Viper getting the Pistol 3A. No, he's not. No, 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 Jeff. No, 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 no. Not in my house. Not in my house. Not in my house. You must be crazy. Oh, man. Whoo, boy. Okay, what we got? What are you talking about? What that dude that came on that night was saying was in large part correct. I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no clue. Tim Arthur, that would have been the 4S Viper. No, it was the iPhone 4. It was not the 4S. It was the iPhone 4. I had the 4 and the 4S. So, yeah. Brandon says all of them are nice. They represented me way better than they do with Jern. That's good. That's good. Glad they're treating you right. Lenovo. Lenovo. Oh, you talking about Thunder E when he came on Friday Night Viper talking about the Fold. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but the problem is we will never see the Galaxy Fold in that iteration again. Samsung is going to take it back to the lab, make some changes, and it's going to be a different device from the next time we see it. Assuming we even see it this year. Because if they can't re-release it by June or July, they don't have a timetable to release it in 2019. They will have to hold it back until next year. So, yeah. And let's see. Disintent today says, thank you. I just did a search for my name and got mentioned in Android Central, Engadget, Tom Guy, Flashgift, Android. I hope they reference your YouTube channel. Then, damn, if you got all that clout, bro, hopefully they gave your YouTube channel a shout out, dude. What the hell? And what happened? What happened that you got mentioned today? What did you do, Brandon? What did you do? What did you do, Brandon? What did you do? But anyway. We have reached our hour of entertainment. Oh, your video. Okay, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, you had an exclusive leak on the Pixel phones. Okay. Well, congrats, man. That's what's up, Brand. That's what's up. That's what's up. Brandon always got the brand. I swear, Brandon is the Pixel master, dude. If you want to know anything and everything about Pixel phones, y'all need to go keep up with Distant Tech today. That dude's legit. That dude legit. But anyway, we have reached our hour of time. I'm about to get out of here so I can get ready to go to work in the morning. If you guys are in the market for a new car charger, I posted a video tonight about the new IOTI iTap 2. It's a magnetic wireless charge mount that you can put on your dashboard to wirelessly charge your smartphone. It is up on the main channel, so if you guys want to go check that out, feel free. Other than that, I will be back here on Friday night because y'all know how we do. Friday Night Vibe is in full effect, 6:30 Central Standard Time, and I will be back. But until and before I leave, and if you donated coffee to me tonight, appreciate you all. Thank you very much. If you would like to donate, actually, before I get up out of here, I will drop the link. If you guys would like to support your boy and buy your boy a coffee, let me drop this link in the chat real quick. If, like I always tell you all, it's not required, but it is greatly appreciated. There is the link to buy your boy a coffee if you so desire. But if you choose to, thank you. If not, just thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Like I said, I will see you on Friday night. But until Friday night, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.